And good morning, guys. It's now 5:30 a.m. That's our little van from the outside. Let me just close this gate. Here we go. And now our journey begins. First of all, we'll drive to a friend and get our trailer. The weather could be better. All of a sudden we had a thunderstorm. Well, we're gonna get this done. Let's go. Would you look at that? An uncomfortable Mercedes. Well, yeah, silly me. Because the 3.5 ton version, so it's mainly for hauling cargo. So that's how the suspension is set up. But there's no cargo inside it, so it all feels a little bit rough. But hey, it's still a Mercedes, and it hopefully will bring us quick and safe to our friend where we get the trailer, and then all the way down to Bavaria.
One eternity later.
So after driving 500 k's to the car and now 500 k's back, we bought something, but I can't show you. Well, I do show you now, but I will show you the details later. But the most important question of all, does it run? Let me show you. Yes, it runs, and it runs very well. What you guys just heard was probably the cheapest WRX Sti in whole mainland Europe. Jesus Christ, this thing is fast. Last part of the video, you've seen only a glimpse of what we've bought. Unfortunately, the seller did not want us to show the car, show the place where we bought the car, and everything got in a little hurry because we were on a road trip that lasted for 17 hours and 1,200 kilometers to the car and back across Europe, across the center of Europe, but we got it. It's worth its price, but for that low price, it sure has some issues. But it's fun nonetheless. When I said this car outside there is the cheapest Subaru WRX Sti Prodrive, probably in the whole of Europe, I wasn't lying. And it was cheap for a reason. Let me show you guys now. So it's a 2003 model. Originally sold on the market for Great Britain. It has the big hood scoop, the 18-inch OZ rims, the blue interior, no numbered plate, so it's basically just an STI with a Prodrive performance package and no real Japanese Prodrive, which checks out because it's from the Japanese. It's not from the Japanese market, but from the British one. The interior is, aside from minor damages, in a really good condition. Unfortunately, we can't say the same for the outside. First of all, the bonnet paint job. Oh, hey there, little buddy. It's not only cracked, it's made with a paint can or whatever, rattle can, I don't know. It has a small speck of rust on the windscreen frame, which is completely normal for that age. But here we have it. And here we have it. Subaru Gold. And that's, I ain't gonna lie, the good side. Again, here paint job, clear coat flaking off. Car needs to be painted. Not the original rear lights, I don't have them, unfortunately, but I really like them. And turns out I'm not the only one. We've got a passenger here who seems unfortunately to be dead, which we need to evacuate out of the car. As you can see, paint and the coating completely done, but at least Prodrive performance package. Ooh. In addition to that, the bumper's nowhere near where it should be. Even more Subaru Gold, unfortunately. And the rest of the paint job is miserable as well. I mean, not even talking about small dents and foggy headlights, because there are way worse problems than this. Well, that obviously doesn't mean that we stop working on the Skyline, but I think we can agree that the Skyline needs a little bit more work than the Subaru. So we keep on working on the Skyline when parts arrive, and in the meantime we do small stuff on the WRX. Speaking of small stuff, we already got some parts. So I'd say for the environment, we switch off the car, and not only for the environment, but because the trunk release doesn't work. And we need the key to open it. But there's nothing broken, it's just the small latch here that's decided to stop working, and we need to shorten the Bowden cable. And here are the parts. We've got replacement fenders, we got some replacement oil, we've got a timing belt kit, we've got a new radio because the old radio kind of sucks, and I want a navigation system, and I'd say we get the parts out and take a look into these boxes. It looks like I have got some space issues. So first of all, the replacement fender inserts. These are actually pretty cheap. I have to admit, in the end, I ordered so many parts. Only half of it has arrived, and I can't even remember what is what. We're not done. That's all of what has arrived yet. So first of all, I got us a little bit more light. My vanity project. New radio, double DIN, Navi. Yeah, just not an old classic radio. Plus adapter kit, plus more adapters. Empty. Now let's get the interesting bits. Oil, yes, generic oil, not for an oil change. We're going to use Castrol. This was just to have something in the car. That's, yeah, well, same reason. Standard steel lug nuts in black. Pretty self-explanatory. And Continental timing belt kit. Completely new water pump with O-ring, with sealing, everything. Safety stuff. Tire sealing kit needs to go in the car. First aid kit needs to go into the car. Warning triangle. I've got no idea what it's called in English language. I'm required to have one of these by law, and now I have. And vest. Final vest, that's it. That was anticlimactic, to be honest. We've got the wrong headlights. They're not only blind, they're for English traffic, and those guys drive on the other side of the road. So I got us some new ones. The cap, mounting parts, And oh yeah, look at that, brand spanking new. Well guys, this is my cutting program, and this is the guy who forgot to film an outro. With all the things going on, buying the Impreza, getting the Impreza here, getting it road legal, getting it registered, doing all this stuff, ordering parts, I completely forgot, besides making a script for this episode, which you will probably have noticed, to film an outro. So this is the outro now. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And we see each other next time working either on the Skyline or the Impreza. See you soon, guys.